What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. We have karma and you can't cook. I'm hungry. Okay, to start off the reading, somebody's getting karma. This is a general reading for all signs. Your message may be in the beginning, middle, or end of the reading. A hotel could be significant. Some kind of karma could be happening at a hotel or regarding a hotel. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates with you and what's confirmation for you. Somebody's dating them. Choose me. I need to stay with you for a little while. This silly hole in reverse. Somebody is lying to you. 20-something in reverse. One moment, please. I really can't understand why this keeps happening right now. One moment, collective. They just can't stop doing it. It's like something is wrong with them. And they can't stop doing this every day. This major bitch is in reverse. Okay, somebody does not forgive them. Somebody's not gay or bi. Somebody likes someone's family. Strippers could be involved here. Somebody could be saying they're pregnant with somebody's baby or they want to say this. They want this to happen. Somebody wants someone to choose them, but they're dating somebody already. They just want to stay with somebody for a little while. This silly hoe who was in reverse. This could be somebody in the spirit. Okay, they're lying to someone about something. This 20-something-year-old could be in reverse. Could be a lie. They just want somebody to choose them. Somebody wants to be pregnant with someone's baby. They could be lying to them and telling them they are when they're not. Because they like their family. Someone is doing way too much here. Can we talk? I want more. Somebody wants to be honest. You're just not doing it for me sexually. Somebody's not doing something for someone sexually. This could be significant. They're not asking, how could you? It might be time for someone to get a cat. Someone doesn't want someone back, so it might be time to get a cat, maybe do some reading. Pisces could be significant. Somebody's gay, bi, and married, and they've been lying to someone. Maybe about a car dealership. They can't choose what they want at a car dealership. Somebody could be saying that. All right. That's a nice little easy way to start off the reading. Okay. Keep in mind this reading may be about you or someone in your energy or someone from your past, present, or future. Okay. Or yourself. Could be about you too. My future is an ideal projection of what I envision now. Okay? I freely express the love I feel to those I love, and they return my gesture. Okay, one more positive affirmation. I forgive others for their flaws. This could be significant. You could relate to this. Somebody just wants to be free, and they love how they feel. And they want that in return. Somebody is picturing their future and envisioning their future, and they're forgiving others for their flaws. Okay, this is wonderful. This is good energy. Let's get a couple of cards. Let's get the cards out of here. Someone is unable to disturb you because you forgive people for their flaws, or there's someone specifically you forgive about your flaws, about their flaws, or vice versa. Sag, Pisces could be significant, or Taurus. Okay. Goodness. Collective. Okay. Someone is not sick. Okay. Because they're unable to disturb someone. Somebody's future is looking dim. Something is looking dim about someone's future. Or someone could have a bright future and someone wants to stop that because they're having an ending. Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Sag, or Pisces could be significant for this part of the reading. Someone is bullying someone because they freely express the love they feel, and it's returned back to them. And you could be getting bullied. Somebody could be trying to embarrass you, or gossiping, or doing something mean because they can't disturb you or make you sick. Okay, they could be having an ending. They could be having an ending because they're stalking people. They're trying to intimidate people in their area. They're following people outside. They're doing things like this, which could lead them into some sort of problem with the law. They could be doing some occult practices here, like I see in Deuteronomy chapter 18. Somebody could be casting spells, using mediums to consult the dead, to attack you spiritually. Someone is struggling with clarity, seeing something clearly, maybe physically or mentally. What's going on with this illness and reverse disturbance in reverse? Why does this person want to do this? What's their problem? They can't test you. Your strength and weaknesses are being tested in reverse. They cannot test your strengths and your weaknesses. They can't even get close enough. Okay, they're busy having illusions. They need to avoid some sort of trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Somebody could be doing this. This has come out again. Somebody cannot test something, a soul connection. They're not able to get close enough to do it, and they could be bullying someone because they're having illusions about your connection. Okay, something is destined to happen here. Someone could be a twin flame or a soulmate in your life. Okay, somebody's soul is preparing to connect, and this could be ending someone. That could be actually putting someone in a position where they feel ended because they're under illusions. They need to avoid some sort of trap. Something is meant to happen. Something is coming into balance, and someone doesn't honor that. Like, they don't respect that. This could be someone who you don't even know. Someone that's just trying to, that someone could be, again, this is not unlikely that we're being spied on. These groups are they're stalking, okay? And they're nosy. And they're using, tarot channels are one way that they're using to stalk people, okay? They're not using this in a good way. They're not using it in a good way. Okay, somebody is rejoicing and embracing a loving connection, and someone isn't, okay? They may not have the same connection that you have, and they're trying to test. It's like somebody could be trying to see if they can make you cheat or do something outside of your normal self, or to do something that would cause a problem in your relationship. They want to destroy it. They want your clarity. Somebody needs to take time out to think about their situation and gain clarity instead of interfering. Okay? Somebody might be talking to their person about making their dreams a reality or want to do that. Okay, and they don't want to do it telepathically. Okay, somebody wants to be together. Okay, some sort of union is coming together for the collective, and if this is what you want, I believe this is what you can have. But there's always these imbeciles in the background that are constantly just buzzing and being invasive in a space that's not their space. Somebody could be too comfortable with invading your space. Sun in reverse, okay? Sun card in reverse here. Someone is not happy. Someone's not having a new beginning. Someone isn't having clarity. Something is being done in the dark here as well. A child can be in reverse, or something could be going on with a child that's not good. We have Two of Wands here. Somebody they have plans to go somewhere. They want to leave and go somewhere. Maybe to get married or commit to someone. Okay, they're deciding what to do. They're excited. They're going to have success wherever they go. Okay, and someone also needs justice. Some sort of balance is needed. A bite could be significant. Somebody could be wanting to bite somebody or did. But some sort of justice is needed. Some kind of balance is needed. When this person goes somewhere, somebody could want to go to a court and get married, or a courthouse or something. This is possible. The Emperor in reverse. So we have fire energy that is struggling here and being aggressive. Possibly with a child or with someone who's depressed and sad. This is too aggressive energy. No, this is really one aggressive energy, but there could be some aggression going on, which is why they need clarity, and that's why they're having illusions. Somebody could be doing something aggressive towards an underage person. Okay, there's a Hermit here. Someone could be in hiding, okay? They could be waiting for someone to come their way. Okay, and they feel like they could be soul searching. This person could be soul searching and investigating something, going within about something while they await something. Justice card, okay. Three of Swords in reverse. Justice card, Three of Wands. Okay, Three of Wands. Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. Came out in reverse. So this is again fire, air energy that's unable to. There's Two of Wands here and Three of Wands in reverse. So there's someone that could travel and do whatever they want really, and someone is also soul searching and wise. Okay. Something could be significant about a paper bag as well. This person that needs to serve justice doesn't want to. They want to go somewhere. They want to go somewhere and do something, but they can't. Page of Cups in reverse. Someone cannot create something, okay? Something could be going on in the toilet as well. Something could be going on in a toilet that they don't like. There's something unpleasant going on in a toilet. This is possible. But there's this little Page of Cups energy that could be bothering this. Somebody with water placements that could be bothering this Virgo fire energy. Possibly they can't do something to this person at the toilet. I mean, if you watch this channel, this shouldn't sound foreign to you. Okay, somebody could be trying to do something to someone at the toilet and they feel like they're hiding a little bit. Okay, this could be a pet or a person. Okay. Six of Pentacles, okay. Someone wants to give something to someone. They want to be generous. They could be tired and just want to give something to someone. And this person seems a little scared or nervous, but they're really smart and they're going within. And again, this person needs to serve justice. The fire air sign needs to serve justice, and they could be bothering this energy, possibly at the toilet. There's something they can't do in the toilet. They could be spying. Using the water again. I hate to keep repeating it, but it's in my previous readings. For more clarity. It's just a pain to keep talking about it over and over again. There's also stuff in the community tab as well. Let's give this up here. Just get a small pile here. Somebody could be plotting to harm the collective in this reading. Okay, save money. Someone needs to save money. Something is not going on at the post office. WXYZ could be involved, and they could be plotting to harm someone using the post office. Someone could still be doing this. John could be significant, or a name that starts with J. Someone could be trying to do some sort of foreplay or something. Okay, somebody might get arrested outside of their home because of this persistent foreplay. Okay, we know it's a yes, but somebody's trying to reverse this yes. They don't want to do it. Maybe a water sign or somebody with water placements could be significant. Anybody could be a water sign. Someone is attracting abundance and not a natural disaster. Someone is trying to maybe bring you in a direction of a natural disaster. Someone could work at a front desk, or something could be significant about a front desk. Okay, somebody's not self-destructing. They're attracting abundance. Something could be significant about a front desk. I'm sorry about all the interruptions, collective. It's just been a hectic evening. I hope you had a good weekend. Thank you for your likes, reviews, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let's get into this. We have an immigrant in reverse. Someone's not an immigrant, or something happened to an immigrant. Okay, maybe when they met someone's parents. Mother and father is not lying. Okay, so somebody met someone's parents and the parents were being honest with them. An immigrant could be involved. Somebody's business didn't recently close. They could have been talking about this. Maybe a nail salon. Someone doesn't want their way about a business closing. Okay, they could be saying they're not poisoning someone at a salon or a place of business. Call in reverse, or a name that sounds like this. This people pleaser could be involved with this. Someone could have gotten poisoned at a place of business. They weren't pushy. They weren't saying they want their way with something. They could have worked at the front desk of a place of business and it's not closing. Somebody could want it to close. Somebody's parents could be involved. They can own the business or something. Somebody's not being shy about this. There's nothing going on to be shy about. Someone's spirit team didn't have to come for somebody. That the spirit team likes what's happening here. Someone doesn't want to spend every day together. They need to stand up for themselves. Someone needs to answer the phone. They can't get someone off their mind. Someone could be obsessed. The family doesn't like this person, but they care about something a lot. They're a little obsessed. They want someone's divine wisdom. Okay. The letter K could be significant. Someone is not popular. Creating accounts in your name. This is maybe what someone's doing because they want to answer. I answer in reverse. You're not answering this person about a performance or something else here. Someone is not left-handed, or a left-handed person could be in reverse. They're lying and they don't care about something. Someone, an office, front desk, or a place of business. John, or a name that starts with J, could be significant. Somebody's not planning an event. They're not lying about it either. Somebody could want you to plan an event, but you're not, and they think you're lying. They could be trying to use you for your gifts to manifest some sort of event. This J person, somebody whose first, middle, or last name that starts with J could be in reverse or in the upright. This person's not hitting them. They're not hitting somebody in the bedroom, but they don't live alone. They could be doing something to the water, H. They keep coming back and doing something to the water if they're not hitting someone. 1661 could be significant. Cancer could be significant. Someone sacrificed a pet and they're saying no. Someone's saying yes and someone's saying no. There's a disagreement. Someone could have did this to a hospital employee. They could be in reverse and they don't feel pitiful about it. They could have done something to this post office employee or a hospital employee, but somebody could be saying no. They could be denying it because someone didn't abandon their apartment. This person, something could be going on with their nose, a stuffy nose. Someone's getting a life sentence. Someone's getting a life sentence for something that took place here at a location here. Someone could be Chinese. They have a son. Something is up. A wedding ring could be significant. All right, let's get some confirmations here. Binding spells in reverse. They're not working. Someone could be trying to create accounts in your name and these binding spells are not working. Somebody's trying to bind themselves to someone's life and be them. Live like them, do things like them under the radar. They might want to do some sort of performance. This left-handed person could be in reverse. They could be performing something. Or someone is right-handed that's doing this. Some kind of performance at an office is taking place. Post office or an office, a desk. Somebody's lying and they don't care at this office. They don't want someone's spirit team coming for them. Even though they're lying and they don't care. They don't want to spend every day together. They just want some sort of performance. They don't want to get sentenced. They do want their way. They're saying that's not what it is. They're a people pleaser. They're trying to please somebody, but they really want their way. They're doing something with credit cards at the nail salon. The letter J. Protect your children. H. They don't want to have their business closed. Cancer could be significant. Gold jewelry or a wedding ring. Cocaine. Did tarot readings on your child. They were whispering when they did it. A hospital employee is in reverse, or they're not a hospital employee anymore, or they were never. They're not doing something after work. Something is not taking place after work for this hospital employee. Some sort of children in reverse business. Some kind of food poisoning, possibly. This person is not abandoning their apartment. They want to plan an event, which is going to bring them a life sentence. Whatever this is, it's not good. It could involve poisoning someone, maybe an underage person. A Leo could be involved. Somebody's sick and tired of waiting for something. Somebody could be trying to wait for something to happen to you. They're just being nosy. A wedding ring could be significant. I'm picking up somebody here that is waiting for something to happen for you so they can come along and try to take it. Because you won't self-destruct and they have no way to reach you or get to you. Someone won't protect their energy or they can't. No, they're not lying. Someone's ready to move on. They're not lying about that. Somebody could be trying to let go of old flames or something. But they're trying to do something to somebody's ring because they're a psychopath. And they're concerned about they're putting on some sort of performance. They're gonna self-destruct. Let's clarify. Someone's saying no, don't move on. Someone just is possessed here. They're self-destructing. They're upset because someone is not lying to them about wanting to move on. They could be plotting. Taurus, Gemini could be plotting against someone, or you could be a Taurus, Gemini in the upright. Ancestor is getting in reverse with this bozo here. This brobata, who's doing something excessively because someone's ready to move on. Ancestors have to be cruel and a little aggressive here, maybe merciless and shifty, because these things won't move on. They keep moving towards someone, maybe. They could be traveling, following you. Somebody could be following someone, okay? They're trying to make someone work with them, but somebody's saying no, and they're trying to like surround this person, this Leo maybe, or a fire sign, or Pisces, Aries wants to get together. Okay, we have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could be significant as well. Okay, this person just keeps trying to reconcile. They keep trying to be approachable, but they're really just a resentful person. Okay, they're not to be trusted, they're uncertain, and ancestors are getting in reverse with this Aquarius energy. They keep bothering a Taurus, Scorpio, or a Capricorn, or a Pisces. Maybe another Aquarius they're bothering as well. Or a fire sign. They want what this person is going to bring to the collective. They want what this person's going to bring. They're not getting something. They're not expecting something. The letter P could be significant. One moment. There could be a Leo, Virgo, or an Earth sign that is doing something corrupt for money. And they're very stubborn and miserable. Okay, something is out of control here because the collective is watching their back. The collective is saying, okay, so the collective is saying someone could be feeling a little restless. You're feeling a little restless about someone bringing them something. You could feel like you need to watch your back because whatever this is, somebody wants to take it. But somebody's trying to think, they're trying to come up with some kind of method to give it to you. And someone's making a bad decision, this air fire sign. Okay, they're making very bad choices. They're trying to choose between the two of lesser evils. They're trying to choose between the two of lesser evils. Flies, he's sending flies and spying and trying to attack someone. What is this person's problem? They're seeking attention. They can't heal from something. They're sick. This could be a Libra Aquarius in reverse that is really determined to try to pass some kind of disease to someone. They could be going to jail and they're restless as well. They could be experiencing all these things. It says, it seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. Somebody refused to stop playing the victim when they're making victims of people. This person is continuing to do something even though they're burnt out and stressed. They need to stop with the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, someone is looking into this person. Maybe a Virgo, Cancer, or Gemini. This person's having a tower, okay? There's nothing that they can do by attacking the collective. Attacking our body is not going to do anything. This psychopath needs to leave people alone. They're having a tower. Something is going to suddenly destruct on this person. They're going to get some sort of reality check because they won't stop doing something in people's energy. Okay, they're possessed by this Scorpio Sag. They're possessed by a Scorpio Sag or a Gemini Libra as well. Okay, on top of them being an air sign, they're possessed by this energy, and they're forcing this person to do something because they're possessed. Okay, and in turn, this person here, there could be a Scorpio Sag that's obsessed with you, and they're using this person to keep attacking, and this person doesn't have any control. Okay, they're lusting here. They're under judgment for lusting and maybe distracting someone, tempting someone to do something terrible out of vanity, out of conceitedness. They're doing something on purpose. And it's causing some kind of reckoning here, some kind of fighting or altercation. All right? Someone is not going into their new beginning. They don't have it. They're reckless. They're reckless and they're indecisive. This is air and the lower air, okay? Lower air quality could be significant. Somebody is just tapped into the lower air and it's terrible. This person is under possession and they could be constantly sitting down and just attacking someone for hours. They could literally be sitting down and doing this because they're going to self-destruct here because of what they're doing to this energy. They're trying to force somebody to have some sort of three-party because whatever is possessing them is trying to force this, and they're using this person's body to do it. Someone is confused, okay? This group is confused, or they're confusing this Queen of Pentacles in reverse who could be nagging someone or very jealous because someone's having a celebration, but they're trying to include themselves in it. This group that is just, again, very vulnerable right now and dumb. They're struggling and having lost. They're weak and scared and repressed. They're repressed. Pisces in reverse. Okay? Very pitiful here and wasting their time. And their dreams are shattered. As far as a family, they could have blew it. Okay? They were doing something too much here. They need to show some discipline. They could be concerned about their health. They're trying to bind the strong people who are in control and stable, that are not possessed. With the Four of Pentacles in the upright. saying, leave me alone, please. They're in poverty. Okay, something is happening after work with children. Well, the person that is stalking is in poverty. Okay, they made some wrong choices here after work with children. Okay, your money's being returned in the name of Jesus. It is. We're going to be okay. Collective. There is nothing these individuals can do but this shallow nonsense that only works when you believe it's working. When you align with it, that's the only time it's working. Otherwise, it's just complete air and nonsense. Gemini reverse narcissistic energy. 36 or 63 could be significant. 26 or 62 could be significant. Someone could be doing some sort of womb spell work on someone. Okay, they could be doing some form of it. A Gemini could be significant. Anybody can have Gemini placements. They could be doing something to the back or the womb. Okay, or they can't do something to the back, so they're doing something to the womb. Somebody who's grounded. Okay, Cancer could be significant. Cancer, Gemini. Anybody could be displacements. Okay, somebody is grounded. Could be an earth sign. Someone cannot sing here, or a singer could be in reverse. Someone knows how to cook. They could be stalking what you do. Your intuition is. They could be doing something to this person. Somebody with earth placements. They could not want you to sing or something, or be jealous, or trying to attack your voice or something. Okay, because maybe something is not going well for them. Okay, we have Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Anybody could be these signs. They're trying to swap with you because you're grounded, and they're struggling here with some sort of talent or their voice. Okay, they want you to do this here. Somebody wants you to please yourself here and stop drinking tea. Okay, again, somebody is targeting the voice. Okay, they could have stopped you from drinking tea or taking care of your voice or drinking warm liquids with manipulation and witchcraft. They could be worshiping stones. Okay, and chanting to do this, to make you stop taking care of yourself so that they could try to accomplish on something that belongs to you. They could want you to do this pleasuring of yourself so that they can spiritually attack and do some kind of inappropriate ritual. You're cleaning your space and they need a health checkup. Okay? You're cleaning your space and they could be trying to project some sort of health checkup onto you when it's really them. They keep putting it over here because of your. It's like they're trying to say your intuition is intimidating them or something, and they could want you to go to the doctor for them. Some of these things do this. Some of these creatures do this. They want to keep trying to convince you that what they have is what you have, and then they think that they can take your health and do some kind of sick swap or something. Okay, they're trying to chant and worship stones to get this, and it's not working because you clean your space, and it's just not going to work. You're intuitive and grounded. These people need to go away. Something is not going right with someone's music or something. This could be significant, I don't know, but someone is taking something personal, and it's like there's no reason to. Someone is just having a serious problem, maybe a mental breakdown. Why is the health checkup card here? Leo could be significant, Virgo, and Capricorn, and Aries, and Libra could be significant. The letter O, somebody whose first, middle, or last name starts with O could be in reverse. Somebody whose first, middle, or last name starts with A could be in reverse. L could be significant as well, or the letter D. That's what I see here. Maybe this person whose name, first, middle, last name starts with A, went to the doctor, or they need to. Dolphin in reverse, bathtub in reverse. Something didn't happen in a bathtub. Something didn't happen in a bathtub. The letters D or B could be significant. Could be in reverse, somebody's first, middle, or last name, and there was something going on maybe with their socks. Okay. In their house. Again, L could be in reverse. Maybe they needed a health checkup or something, or someone was intimidating them and bullying them and trying to cause this. I think what a lot of these things do is they try to convince you that you're sick. And if you go with it, you go with it. But they're using some kind of eel or snake energy, okay? Some kind of reptile energy. Again, the letter E or A could be significant. The letter Z in reverse could be significant, or a zipper. Somebody could be doing something to the zipper or the socks. Okay, a dog could be significant. They could be using dogs to implicate some sort of spell word. They're trying to reverse some kind of reptile. Reptiles here. They could be trying to reverse it. EO could be significant. This chameleon is in reverse. They can't blend in your home or somewhere anymore. Someone could be trying to make something happen to you while you're doing something in front of people. This person's a murderer. Someone's dog could be in reverse, and you love this dog. Somebody wasn't baking or making something for them. They weren't eating or something, maybe. Because E or Z or A, P. Something didn't go well in a bath or something with this pet or a person. Someone is really scared for their livelihood or something. Someone could be blackmailing this person about something that they don't want to happen, and they could be just trying to, they could be saying, well, I need you to do this to this person, and they can't do it to us. So they're probably going to suffer some sort of consequence. I feel like somebody's trying to get out of jail on the collective energy and trying to do something to the collective. Because they have to serve some sort of sentence or be punished for something they did. Ebb in reverse. Someone could be trying to fake their death or force you to talk about something that didn't happen to them. Like they could want you to lie for them or some stupidness. Somebody is really desperate to get the collective involved in their life, and you don't even know this person. Like this person knows who the collective is, but you don't really care about who this person is, and they just keep trying to bind themselves to you. They keep trying to strategize different ways, which are failing all the time. And they keep trying to bind themselves to the collective somehow, even if it's lower vibrational, they want to do it. And they're trying to force themselves into your life because their life is going nowhere. And what these things try to do is latch onto you in any type of way that they can. That's what I see here. Somebody is extremely desperate. They know too much about your life or your future, and they're extremely desperate to try to latch onto it, or to force someone that they have control of to latch onto you. But this is all backfiring on them. Kellogg's could be significant, okay? This person could be telling their things what to curse in your house, so definitely pray over your food, okay? They could want somebody to do something to your cereal, or they did this already with the food poisoning. That's why they're going to jail. Something could be false or not be false. A bug could be significant. Koala. FAG is here. A collab is false. Something is clear or needs to be clear. Someone could be trying to bind to you because they're stalking you so much that they know what you're doing and they shouldn't know. And they're trying to bind to you. They're trying to mask and pretend to be somebody that they're not, just so that they can try to take something from the collective. Claw, cloak. Bail could be significant. Boa. Somebody could be attaching a boa to someone's body, which will could cause some sort of shortness of breath. They could be attaching something to the clothing, the body. As far as I know, this is an illusion that needs to be broken. As far as I know, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any type of medical advice to anyone on how to handle the situation. I cannot do that. Flack. Falk. Ballet. Alex or Alec. Galley. Baloney could be significant. Somebody's back. Golf or golf. Something could be significant about a document with your name on it. A bag. A cab. Kebab. Gladys could be significant. Cecilia could be significant. Kale, Kali, Chloe, Cloak, Gay, Buck, Glue. Somebody's gluing something because it's not a good kind of glue either, okay? Some of these things are just, something's wrong with them. Club could be significant. Club. Begging. Somebody's begging. Kalu. Kabu. Bail. Something was a fail with bail. Something is fake. Bleak. Bleaker Street. Bleaker. Bleak could be significant. Afghan. Leah. Colgate. Again, these are things you need to pray over, because what these groups like to do is stalk you in your home and then tell these other covens what you have in your home. Okay, there's a bag they could be stalking, a black bag. Okay, lock is here. Okay, bag of locks. Somebody could have, somebody could wear faux locks. Faux is here, sort of, and they could be trying to attach or curse this. There's something seriously wrong with these things. There's something seriously wrong with them. They're sick psychopaths. And they plot on people in their homes. They're sick. Injustice is being served. Coke is here. Cocaine came out. This could also be a name. LaGuardia. Someone could be screaming at LaGuardia. Airport. Some kind of lag, jet lag. JetBlue could be significant. Airline. We have Nine of Pentacles here. Somebody could sell jewelry. Somebody could sell jewelry. Someone's enjoying their fruits of labor. Okay, someone could make jewelry. It. And there's this Leo here that's trying to bind to it. They're telling this person they can't come in, or this person came into somewhere, they were able to challenge you. Maybe when you were selling jewelry, you could have been, carrying, I see somebody who sells jewelry here, and you carry it in boxes. Maybe you sell it somewhere at a table, and somebody interfered with that. Ten of Wands. You have fire and Virgo could be significant. You don't have to be these signs. You could be. Ola is here. Bola, bold. A lock is here, like a lock on a door. Lock your bag or something like this at LaGuardia. Somebody has a goal. So there's a Leo Virgo here that's greedy. Okay, you were making some kind of money. You could have been making money, okay, with something. You have more wallets here, and you could have been leaving the house and going somewhere. You could have been going to buy jewelry or sell jewelry, and somebody who needed to recover could have sacrificed something here. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, somebody they were struggling with keeping someone out of their business, like what they were doing. A Taurus, Pisces could be significant. Aquarius could be significant. Virgo, fire. fire, Leo, Virgo. Anybody could be these signs. They were stalking you when you left the house. Give me more on what this person is doing. They needed to catch up on their bills and stuff, so they were monitoring. Alec. Flock is here. Flocka. Somebody could be calling someone skinny. You could be doing spells to try to change your body. These things are sick. Okay, sick. There's no other word for them. No other word but insane. There's something wrong with them. This Leo in reverse here is fire in reverse. Leo, Virgo in reverse. Sick. Okay, betraying someone here. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Betraying someone until they can't do something anymore so that their star can rise. They're stalking someone so much with the Page of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Swords. They're stalking so much to sacrifice you. Okay, so that their star can rise. Aquarius could be significant. A glue gun could be significant. Somebody could be doing something to your glue gun. A lure. Bloated, bluff, gag. Okay, we have Virgo, Capricorn doing well here, saving their money and enjoying some sort of inheritance. And somebody was working to take that away, and now they're going to jail. Period. 8 of Swords. They're going to jail. They're in a bind here. There's something that they're hiding in a book maybe, or there's something they're hiding, but they're going to jail. 8 of Swords. They're in prison. They're trapped. Okay, because of what they did to somebody's money. Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo. Anybody could do these signs. They blocked something for you. They could have tried to do this, or they did. They blocked your luck or something when you went out to work and do whatever you did with authority and the ability to succeed. This person was doing something here. Okay, maybe they sent a Cancer to do something as well. Okay, you could be a Cancer in the upright and they're in reverse. Okay, this Knight of Wands is you were very excited about whatever this was. You're very excited about it. And they try to trap you or something. Glue could be significant. Glue back something. Eight of Wands here. Someone is doing something excessively. You're doing it a lot here with the Chariot and the 8 of Wands. Whatever you're doing, you're very excited about it. And you're doing it a lot. You could be traveling. I feel like there's somebody who's going around and maybe selling something that they love, something they made. Okay, and somebody is trying to take that from you. You could have been doing this with your family or your friends. And this Aries in reverse did something here. For someone's 10 of Pentacles, but they didn't get it. Okay, because someone's still working and soul searching with the Hermit. Okay, something about baking. Baking could be significant. You could bake stuff, cake, cookies, or something. You could sell them. Something you do originally. Somebody wanted to take that away from you. This Aries in reverse. Okay, you could have these other signs that I mentioned in your placements. 9 of Cups in reverse. This person is greedy and materialistic. They don't create stuff. They don't do that. Okay, you could make pottery, anything. Something you were doing, they interfered with it. Okay, and made it harder for you to succeed. 9 of Wands in reverse. were paranoid at something, or they made you feel paranoid and scared. Maybe at the computer something was going on, you could have broke your hand or fractured your hand. Somebody's wrist could be significant. Ancestors got in reverse. Okay, somebody could have did something to your wrist. You could use a computer, or something happened to your wrist. Okay, and you moved away from this person or something. They could have hurt you, or you could have gotten hurt and you left home, or you left quickly. You just made a quick decision to maybe leave and go somewhere. Some kind of altercation could have happened. It was private, whatever it was, between the Scorpio Sag and this Leo. It was something that took place privately, some kind of something out of the public eye. And again, it has to do with family and somebody trying to bind the devil to a family. Okay, this Queen of Swords here, this Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sag in reverse is responsible for doing something, and they're always binding themselves together, so it's like they want people to know that they're doing something terrible. But you survived this. You survived this. Ten of Swords in reverse, King of Swords, because you're upright. Okay, something could also be going on with a haircut. Could be significant for the reading. Guacamole could be significant. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody needs to turn around here. This is not their fortune. This is not their wheel. This is not their good luck or good karma. And that's what they have to keep turning around every time. This group, Hierophant in reverse, they can't figure something out here. They can't draw conclusions. There's something wrong with them. Okay, you don't want to be their friend. You're working alone. Okay, they want to indulge and maybe do something inappropriate. Okay, maybe with a young earth sign in your life, or a young water sign. Okay, maybe a Virgo that's working, or Taurus that's giving and working, or Scorpio, Libra that could be sick, or need a checkup, but they're in love. Maybe they're in love. This thing keeps coming back. This crisis in reverse. You threw out this person already. You're done. Okay, you took too much from this person and you're ready to go. You're ready to go. Yeah, you could have gone. You could have gone somewhere. You could want to leave somewhere to start over, because wherever you are, maybe it's just not what you thought it was going to be. Somebody could be bugging you. Lola could be significant. Foul, something is foul. Bacala could be significant. A book, a cookbook. Somebody could be trying to offer up someone for this in their life. Okay. Next month could be significant for this reading. Talent agent could be crazy. Could be significant or crazy. This could be an ex as well. An ex could be crazy, or a talent agent. New Jersey could be significant. They can't reach you, someone. They could have been hiding their past from you, someone, and now they can't reach you. A cab could be significant. A cake. Someone could bake cakes, take cabs. They're reaching their goals. A follicle, a hair follicle could be significant. Jesus could be significant. FGHIJK. First, middle, or last name. Mother or father is lying to their children and blocking some sort of union that's meant to be. Their plans are not falling apart though. Somebody's plans are not falling apart. DMV could be significant. Somebody worships idols. They have a lot of fake accounts. They're reporting somebody's posts every day. They're trying to block something. Block union is here. Someone could be a coach or a tutor. Visa in reverse could be significant. Some kind of role play is going on with a earth sign or Virgo. Some kind of role playing. Again, blind is back out. It keeps coming out like in every reading. Somebody could be lying to their children about blindness or not seeing something. They're watching your videos every day. They could be saying they're blind, but they're watching your videos every day. That's not possible. They could be using some other form. They could hear your videos, okay? But it says watching. They want your creativity, your fortune, your relationships. That's why they're watching every day. Atlanta could be significant. This person has no chance. They're wasting their time, whoever this is. California could be significant. Atlantic City could be significant, or Atlanta. Beef could be significant. Beef. A cafe could be significant. Boca. Florida could be significant. California, Georgia. The UK. Somebody could be saying, you okay? Bible. Baffle. Calf. A cow. Someone's cocky. Someone could be getting exposed and still binding to you and then trying to curse you. These things are so desperate for victims that they force people to do something and then curse them. Like they can't get the person to naturally do it, so they manipulate the person to do it and then curse them. That's why it always backfires. Back is here. Okay, go back. Go back. They want fake beef, okay? They're blind. 5 of Swords. Sick. Okay? Somebody's balanced here. This month, they're balanced. Okay, and this High Priestess in reverse is struggling. Cancer in reverse is struggling. They could be reporting their videos. A Capricorn or a Cancer could be doing this. Or you could be that sign. Okay, someone's jealous and unhappy. Okay, maybe that's why his mother or father is lying. Something's going on back here with a man in a dress. Somebody's willing to do anything to just just do this to this man, this person here. They want to do anything to just hurt this person. Like, this person doesn't look happy. Okay, they could be a victim of some sort of abuse. And somebody's blind, or was, or going to be. Why is blind here? Someone's willing to do anything, this jealous person. This Cancer, Aquarius, or Capricorn, or you could be these signs. Okay? They're blind because somebody's not their soulmate. They keep trying to force someone to be their soulmate. Okay, a Taurus in reverse could be doing this to Capricorn, Gemini, or another Taurus. Hierophant in reverse. This is some kind of group that does this here. They don't have connections, soul connections, and they're stealing. They're stealing. They're watching videos and stealing every day. They have no life. Okay, they're stalking. Page of Swords in reverse. They're stalking. Maybe your pets. They don't have any friends. They're stalking. They're stalking proposals, and they're stalking people who are not afraid to tell the truth about stuff. Okay, this person could have lost their home and their friends because you're not afraid, and they can't cause some sort of upheaval to happen for you, some sort of tower. Okay, Five of Cups in reverse. There's healing here. There's healing happening, so they can't cause it. You're not afraid. You're not scared. Okay, someone's stars rising. You have Aquarius. Strong Aquarius here. Six of Swords. Somebody's moving on to something better with someone. And their stars, you could be single or with somebody else, but there's some witch in the background doing something. Okay, their Ace of Cups is in reverse. Maybe they're divorced. They're not getting married. Okay, you have Five of Pentacles, Judgment, and Justice. Somebody's out in the cold, in poverty, spiritual poverty, or financial poverty, or both, and they need to serve justice. They're under judgment. They're going to be judged. They're stressed out about it. They know it. They know what's coming, and there's nothing they can do about it. All they can do is just keep attacking, and it doesn't work. Beal, could be significant. Beal or Neil. Leo, could be significant. Clock is here. Someone cannot enjoy their fruit of labor, because the collective is happy. Somebody's back is turned to the situation and looking forward. You could be taking pictures of yourself. You could be getting pictures taken. You could have just really come up on some money. This person is very excited about something they earned here. They disappear. They got this money and disappeared. They rejected somebody because maybe they knew, okay, this Queen of Cups in reverse, or this Virgo, or this Libra, or this air fire sign, or this Taurus was going to use them. No. They were trying to sacrifice them. More Taurus energy. Taurus Pisces. Okay, you didn't want a third party because you're happy with one person. You feel balanced with this person. Okay, this little Bata is in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. You don't want to be... Somebody could have been trying to make you do some kind of with 3 men or something, or just multiple men. This is possible for somebody. Okay, music. Somebody makes music. Okay, that's what they're focusing on. And someone could have lost their home. For Wands in reverse, they could have lost their community or some sort of support that they had. So they could have delved into their music. Okay, to hold up some tower. To hold up a tower. Somebody needed to pay their bills. Maybe they make music and they pay their bills. Something did not happen. Some sort of fire didn't happen. They could be lying about this. They could be saying a fire didn't happen and it did. Why is fire in reverse here? It says some sort of catalyst event did not happen. Why is fire in reverse here? Okay, we have fire in reverse. They could have been doing something to a Taurus Aries on a date. Something wasn't fated for this person to happen. They didn't have a fated meeting. They could have been a little jealous, and now they're in a Ten of Swords. They're in a painful ending because something is not working in the public eye for them. They're not succeeding with their travels. So they could be saying a fire didn't happen, but something did happen. A painful ending happened. Okay, this happened to someone who wasn't spying online. They weren't dating this person online or something. They didn't want any legal problems, or they didn't have any. Their ancestors had to get in reverse and protect them. They could have gotten divorced or stopped communicating with someone and became single. This Empress in reverse. Okay, maybe somebody was pregnant or not yet, or they lost a baby. This is possible, but this is the Empress in reverse. They're jealous. They're not supportive. Maybe they're barren. Five of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody's lusting. They're avoiding something and lusting instead. They want someone's choices. They can't get it. They could be bothering someone in their dreams and being out of control with it. Somebody who plays music or stars rising or a family. This family doesn't have addictions and they're not plotting. Something is not new about this love. They're trying to intrude. These are things that are trying to intrude. They're possessed. Okay, they're unaware and there's some kind of mind control here. Nobody's messaging them, so they're stalking. Someone could have lost their home. Whatever this is really bad for them, and all they can do is keep stalking and doing spell work and causing endings. They're causing endings. With the Death card, they're causing endings with the spell work. Where the spell work ended them. Let me see. Yeah, nobody's dating them and they're in regret. So they're having endings here, and they made mistakes. They're guilty. Wrong choice came out twice here. They know they made the wrong choice. They know that there's no dating the collective because something they did was wrong. Over and over again, repeatedly. They could be blind. Okay, somebody's not talking to themselves negatively next month. Do you love me? They want to know someone loves them. They're power hungry. Again, Visa in reverse. To be significant. Someone wants friends, play, and pleasure. They want your fifth house. Logical. Something is logical. Somebody's logic is blocked. This is Ace of Cups in reverse. Here. Black is here. Agua, black water. Nice water could be black. Or just agua. They could have done something to the water. Folklore. Folk could be significant. Bug you. Bag you. Baggy clothes. Gecko. Becky. Koala. A lake could be significant. K could be hiding something. A Glock or a pew could be significant. Some sort of club. Flabby. Alright, let's do one more deck. 120 or 21 could be significant. Somebody could be calling someone ugly. Roku could be significant. Roku. A blog. A blog could be significant. Somebody can be telling someone to F off because they're annoying. Child is significant here. A child and a mature woman. Gemini and Virgo could be significant. Okay, you have a couple and a child here. Wealthy man. Okay. Someone's going to be together, so someone cannot expect to be with this person. Right now, I see these people and maybe they're not together, but they will be. Okay, and somebody is expecting this, but they shouldn't expect it because someone is going to be with their family. You have Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. Anybody can have these placements. I could be scratching the walls. Something is not over here, okay, and that's why they cannot sacrifice something. Someone eventually wants to get married. We have Pisces, Libra, Capricorn, right? Somebody could be in reverse, very upset. Something over here is upsetting this person. Okay, somebody's not in jail yet. Okay. And someone released the devil. It's very possible somebody released the devil and they're trying to stay out of jail when they need to go to jail. Somebody thinks that they can commit crimes and then stay out of jail because they repented or something. They feel like, well, I released the devil. I don't have to go to jail. I'm so justice. Somebody could be actually thinking like this. They're begging. He sent some kind of message to someone and said this. Somebody could be a Taurus. Just sticking the pins in the chest here. You're not in despair about something. You want this person that says they shouldn't go to jail because they released the devil. They need to go to court. 555 could be significant. They're not concerned about something. This high on a person in reverse. What happened to this high on a person? Somebody was a main male that didn't want to go to jail. Somebody's a main male. Okay. This main male didn't want to go to court. They were in poverty and they needed a job, so they could have reversed this high on the person. A Libra, a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Cancer could be involved. Scorpio could also be involved. Everybody could be these signs. Someone was in good health, but this community in reverse did something, and they didn't get any money for it because something changed. This main female's in reverse now, okay, and this person was a thief, and they could have taken their changed, and they might have taken something from them, which is why their relationship is still in reverse. And somebody, it's like somebody sacrificed someone and then somebody came along and stole it with some kind of ritual. And now they don't have a way, but somebody's still thinking about someone, this official person in reverse, and how they need money. They might want to reverse this official person. Their family's already in reverse, and some sort of message needs to come through about their family in reverse, but it's close to happening for this privileged lady. You could have lost a home from this by this false person that's not on the journey and not getting any money. Boulay could be significant. Okay. Somebody is really obsessed in the energy, and it's crazy. It seems like you could have had you could have been getting upset this weekend or something because of some kind of journey that's happening to an unexpected income that's coming for you. Again, October could be significant. Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus could be significant. You could be feeling very upset while on this journey to your unexpected income because you may have to go to court with this person who's not getting any sudden wealth. You're not in poverty on this journey, but there's this wealthy man in reverse and this main female. Something didn't change for this person. You're not a thief, okay? But some sort of relationship. This wealthy man in reverse could be someone who passed away. They're not a thief. It could be an ancestor. And you need to go to court. You might have to go to court for this ancestor that left you money, a man. And you also want to be with somebody. This ancestor could be trying to provide a way for you to be with someone you love. Someone could be in bad health or was. And there's no message about it. This community is happy though. Like whoever this is, it's not a good person. Cancer, Aries could be significant. Sag or Pisces could be significant. Something is far away from you, okay, like death. This ending is far away from the collective. Alright, we have again Capricorn, Virgo, and Libra. Again, just this high honor person in reverse. They're saying they have bad health. Somebody was doing something with the devil here. It could have affected their health, some kind of engagement, okay? And someone is expecting maybe a child, but they don't have a job, or somebody lost their job because they were sacrificed by this coven, this group. And so they went to their family, their home. They had a home. Somebody was expecting a home, a family to go to. But they didn't want to go there. They don't want to go back to this place. Because somebody was expecting. There's something going on at home that they're not happy with. They don't want to go back there. They're an official person. They look to this official person to help them. Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay, this official person but when they were alive, they went home and they seen that somebody was in reverse. When they went home, somebody was in reverse. Also, another person, maybe two people were in reverse. Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Aries, Libra, or Capricorn. A divorce was also happening, some sort of separation between two people. And another man was in reverse. So it's like somebody was going home and maybe something was happening to their family. A child. A lot of loss took place here. But they're not guilty of these crimes. It's somebody else. Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius could be significant. Capricorn. They didn't have to go to court for this, but they were in despair. They were mourning. They were very concerned and mourning about why this was happening. And it was because the family was sacrificed. The family was sacrificed. There's some sort of money this person was supposed to get because of this loss, because they're not false. But then somebody sacrificed them for it. Maybe their relationship or their life. Because someone was going to get some sort of inheritance, and somebody said, I want that inheritance. I want that. Lowball, blackball. Somebody trying to blackball someone. Bulk. A bulk of people. Again, they want to steal from people who are not in poverty. And reverse high honor people and not send out any messages about it and say, oh, they were unhealthy, but that might not have been the problem. Aloe. Aloe could be significant. Somebody could have done something to someone's aloe cream or gel. Gold. Seagull. Bully. Bullock. Someone has a pathway to a family and they're not in poverty. You have Leo, Pisces, Libra, Capricorn, Leo. Okay, something good is happening here. Okay, someone wants to get married. Pisces could be significant. Doesn't have to be. And there's someone who's in bad health that lost their job. Again, Cancer, Aries could be significant. They lost some sort of sudden wealth they were supposed to get and nobody's concerned about it. They can't put an ending to someone getting in their house. This person's on a journey and they're not thinking about someone else. They're with someone else. And this other third party could be concerned because someone is not a thief. This is a good person in their life. Okay, and this mature woman in reverse could be also interfering because they don't want to go to court. There's a main male in reverse and they haven't served justice yet. So like they have to go to court and that's bad. The collective again is coming out. I've never seen a collective come out in reverse so much. You could be very angry at these people for what they did. Then we have Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius. They sacrifice someone here. this false person. Again, Leo. Could be significant. Cancer, Leo. Virgo, Aries, Aquarius. Again, no message going out. Possibly about these. It could be an older person and a child in reverse here. And this community has to go forward. And someone is also going to be together. And someone isn't. They thought if they take from you, they can do it. Someone won't change. This privileged lady in reverse. They have to go to court so that the collective can get their unexpected income from the devil. Yeah, they're holding on to our money. Something is crooked. Crook. Book. Look. Something here. Somebody keeps saying F you. Boule. I think I said boule already. F you and F off. Someone is upset. Like I said, trying to see the collective come out from all the time. There's something about this boule. They're trying to do a sweet spell on me. Why is boule? Why is there a sweet spell on me? Boule? What is wrong with this group? Why do they keep doing this? They want this community, and this community is not concerned about them. They're far away. They want to stay far away because they know that they want to hurt them. Okay? And cause bad health. And take their home. And their money. That's all this group wants to do here. Aquarius, Sag, Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Leo. Yeah, this group here is worship the devil, twin labor card. Again, Taurus, Scorpio can be significant. They're in despair, this group. And that's why they keep bothering us here. They're false. Okay, they need a pathway. But there's this main male in reverse. Okay, they're not high honor. They don't want to have an ending. But they're in reverse. They're gone. And nobody's thinking about it. Somebody wants to come back. Okay, but they're gonna go to court so that we can get our money back if they come back. Because we're not a thief, we didn't steal anything, we're official. And we love our family. If something happens to the family, they're gonna go to jail or something. They're sticking me in my toes, yeah. They're in poverty. Somebody doesn't want something to come out about what someone's family did. Because it'll expose a lot. Fluke. Something is a fluke. They could be saying this. Alright, collective 139 or 931 could be significant. Because the collective is still here, alright, this group is not going to get our money. It's not going to work. Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. That's your